Good morning, my sweet, sweet friends. Have you noticed how much it's been raining these days? So I thought maybe today we could talk a little bit about the water cycle. And then we can talk a little bit about the life cycle of a frog. Have you seen the amount of tadpoles and frogs there are in our streams? But before I do that, I have this book. I'd like you to look at the pictures. The name of the book is A Drop of Water. Here's the first picture. This is a picture of a water droplet. What shape is it? It is a sphere. Isn't that beautiful? The next picture is when water comes out of our faucet. Look at that. It comes out, and by the time it falls out, again, it's in the form of a sphere. Another picture. You are going to love this picture. Oh, look at that. That is a soap bubble. Now, if you actually just had a water bubble, it would burst. When we put soap in water, the soap is elastic and it expands as far as it can get. This outer layer is called a liquid skin. The next picture I have is of an ice cube. From liquid, when it gets very, very cold, it becomes a solid. This is a solid ice cube. The next picture I have is water vapor. This process, when you warm up something, is called evaporation. Evaporation. What is this? This is a snowflake. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Now, all snowflakes are different, but they have one thing in common. They all have 6 sides. Let's look at the next picture of snowflakes. Look at these snowflakes. They're all different. Aren't they all different? But they all have 6 sides. The last picture is my favorite. It is dew on a spider web. All little tiny water molecules on a spider web. That's the book. Now Zeta's been waiting patiently. Let's go out and find out what happens when streams get very, very hot.
Water fills up our lakes and our streams. The fish are very happy. The frogs are very happy. We love to jump in the water. The dogs love to jump in the water. Look, there goes Zeta, enjoying the little stream. The sun heats up the water from oceans, rivers, and lakes and changes it to water vapor by evaporation. This water vapor cools down, up in the sky, to form tiny little water droplets which come together and form clouds. This is called condensation. When these clouds get so heavy and they cannot hold the water droplets, they fall back on earth as rain or hail or snow. This we call precipitation. Look who's having a wonderful time enjoying the rain. Spring is a perfect time to observe the life cycle of a frog. Look at this picture here. Frogs lay eggs on plants hanging on water. It takes about 7 days for the eggs to hatch and the tadpoles jump into the water. The tadpoles have a tail so they can swim in the water. Gradually, their back legs or their hind legs come out. The tail begins to get shorter and shorter, and the front legs start coming out. And one fine day, there is no longer a tail and it becomes a frog. Look at this frog. This frog lives in the stream close to my house. Now, frogs have both lungs and they can also breathe through their skin. So they can live in the water and out of the water. That's why a frog is an amphibian. That's all, my sweet, sweet friends. Both Zeta and I really enjoyed observing the life cycle of a frog. I hope you did too. Till we meet again, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.